Hello everybody, this is House Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles 4. In the previous episode, we took on Warehouse Supply Raid, which was not that difficult, at least compared to some other missions. And, well, there was a family reunion, though not of the happy kind. And now we continue the story with seeing whatever the heck it was Chimera did to Angelina.
It's begun.
What has?
I gave you the trigger. Your memory should come back. Never forget how much blood will be spilled because of you. Because of your power.
Ugh.
Blood? Oh, that was Riley.
A friend of yours? Perhaps she'll be the first to pay the price.
Oh, screw off, Chimera. Just because you had a horrible life doesn't mean you have to ruin someone else's.
What? No, I don't want that.
Then go back. Go back to the people who chose you. And then, finally... Go. Now.
Okay. I hope I see you again, miss.
Angie, you are too sweet for your own good.
Yes, I'm sure you will.
Lady Chimera!
What?
Did any Federation soldiers come this way? We were in pursuit, but we've lost them.
They've been dealt with. I melted them down until nothing was left.
You know, you're always sick of people calling you a monster, but you're not exactly doing anything to disprove them.
Angie, how are we supposed to live like this? What can we believe in?
Oh boy. On the one hand, I sympathize with Chimera and what she's been through, because it's obviously been something horrible. But at the same time, come on. You could just walk away. What are they gonna do to you?
Okay, everyone's here. Wait, Rags is gone. What?
But he always stays when I tell him. Did something happen?
Rags!
Is that... Andy? What are you doing here?
We can talk later. Right now, we need to leave.
They're rolling out. Hang on tight.
Fantastic. With this much fuel, we can go for weeks without losing speed.
Not just fuel either. We got weapons, ammo, trucks full of the stuff.
That's a huge help. Take the food to the galley immediately, and pack the ammunition for easy access.
We'll use their own shells to tear through their armor. It doesn't get much better than that.
There's eggs, milk, and sugar, too. We gotta get the cook to whip up some eggnog.
Hey, it is practically the holidays. Man, I miss my mom's cooking.
So, you know how I left Hoffen before the rest of you? Seeing him didn't shake me up too badly. People change, and there's nothing we can do about that. But Kai, how much do you really know about all this?
I'm as confused as you. He never really told me anything. He just dropped his cryptic hints. But if I told you what I do know, it would only hurt you. so I can't.
Riley, Claude, you know Kai. The one who's been on our side the whole time, I mean. She's not the kind of person to lie or hide anything. So if she says she can't tell us, she means it. Please, just don't push her on this.
Raz.
Wow. When did you turn into a cool guy?
Huh?
I didn't know you had it in you.
Riley.
Raz got there before I could.
What?
I trust Kai too. I mean, we're all friends here.
Yeah, we were friends way before any of this military stuff.
You guys.
I'm sure we'll find out when the time comes. If she can't tell us now, I won't ask. Is that okay with you, Kai?
Claude.
See, Kai? We're good, right?
Everyone. Everyone. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey, Angie. You know everyone would be really sad if something bad happened to you, right? So, you can't run off without telling anyone, okay? Sorry. You can just tell someone if you want to get off this ship, you know. We could take you someplace safe. No, I like being on the ship. I like everyone here. I just wanted to be useful, and I thought maybe being in town would help me remember.
Angie.
Just seeing you smile is enough for everyone here. The battlefield is scary. Sometimes we forget how to smile. So, we're all glad you can help us remember. You don't have to worry about being useful to us. We just want you to be happy. Okay? Riley. But you wanted to get your memories back, huh? Did you remember anything about your past? A little. It's fine, though. You don't have to force it. If you don't have any memories, we can make some new ones. Everyone here can help you with that. New memories? And I think it's time for new memory number 1. Since you said you're sorry... Ta-da! Your big sister Riley's special homemade pudding! Pudding? Hmm? Oh, do you not like custard pudding? I don't know. I've never had it. Wait, you've never had pudding? Not even once? I don't think so. Wow. Maybe your family was super strict? Well, I promise it tastes really good. Go ahead and try it. Okay, it's so sweet! I love pudding! It's really, really good! Nice to hear it. There's lots more where that came from, so have as much as you want. Okay. Thank you, Riley.
Running off without a word? You scared the shit out of me.
I still came back, right?
Yeah. As long as you're here, I'm good.
Sorry. I guess I made you worry. I made trouble for you, too.
Hey, no big deal. You know I'd do anything for you.
That's what I mean! I took advantage of your kindness.
Oh, damn it! I can't take it anymore!
What are you?
Son of a... That hurt, man!
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Damn it, there's more?
Idiot.
Huh?
Worked better than a punch, didn't it?
Yeah. Now that's a knockout.
Aww.
Chapter 13. Waiting for springtime.
Oh god, Forseti's in this one. Let's see, Kai's guilty heart has changed to independent. Let's see, decal for the Hoffen, Furin Kazan. It's not just that I hate his character, it's also the fact that he's so soft-spoken that I have to do extra work whenever I edit scenes he's in. Same thing for Belgar. Ugh. Any other character I can just increase the volume by 4 decibels? Fine. Him? I have to fine-tune it. Which means a lot more work on my end.
This is the full list of missing supplies, sir.
They weren't here for that long, but they managed to steal quite a bit. It's impressive, certainly.
Uh-oh.
Huh? But an operation like this would have been impossible without an inside man. Of course. The Resistance.
Well, at least it was short. But something tells me the Resistance is about to get cold. That's C-O-L-D. C-U-L-L-E-D. Look it up if you don't know what it means.
We need extra rope on the starboard side.
Check the landing crafts! Get those engines ready to run!
That should be all the supplies loaded, sir. We're just about done with refueling, too.
It would appear we're almost ready for the grand finale.
And yet there are still several chapters between then and now.
Do you think Squad E will be back in time for departure?
It certainly would be a problem if they missed the boat. From here on out, we'll be racing against time itself.
Morgan is a little soft-spoken, but not to the same degree that Forseti and Belgar are, but, so, meh.
I can understand wanting to thank the Resistance. We wouldn't have these supplies without them. But Operation Cygnus is our greatest priority. I do hope Mr. Wallace is aware of that.
But there's still the issue with our main reactor.
Brian, would you mind accompanying me for a moment?
Well, I'll be. Ain't every day I see you wandering around down here. Thought you'd taken root in the bridge.
You're as chipper as always, Andre. It's nice to see you in person once in a while. Orders over the intercom just aren't the same.
So, what's the occasion? I reckon you didn't come all the way down here just to talk to an old grease monkey.
I have business in the Forbidden Sector. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to...
Yeah, I figured. The main reactor hasn't made a peep since that mess. Come on, Roland. I know there's some kind of secret with that reactor. Can't you let me in on it?
I'm sorry, old friend. I'm afraid that's not something I can do, even for you.
Good grief. Fine, fine. I guess it's up to you to get that thing working again, huh?
Well, shall we? Oh,
reactor's still empty.
Not much time left now.
I understand, sir. I'll bring it back at once.
No. It won't fully activate unless it's here of its own free will. That's what all the briefings said.
Then,
it'll have to return willingly. Until then, we wait.
do you think it will return, sir? Will it come back for us?
Yep, here it comes.
It's terrible. This must have been such a beautiful city before all this.
This neighborhood resisted occupation the hardest. When the Imperials came, they destroyed everything.
I can see Imperial patrols all over the place.
See that building next to the Central Plaza?
Yeah?
That's where General Manuel is being held captive. He's an important contact we had within the Empire. He's been accused of cooperating with the Resistance. They've taken him in for questioning.
Was it because of the supplies we took in that op earlier?
Yes, but they won't find any evidence. He's an influential figure in the Empire. Ordinarily, he'd be questioned for a day or two, then acquitted. But this time we got unlucky. The one leading the investigation is Major Burke. A real witch hunter. Practically a one-man inquisition. He's held a grudge against Manuel for a while now. The General interfered with one investigation too many. He'd fabricate whatever evidence he needed if it would push Manuel towards a death sentence.
Sounds like a real charmer.
Why don't we just take out all the soldiers around here? That'd be quicker, right?
I'd waste too much time and ammunition.
No. Even if we liberated the city, the Imperials would be here in days to take it back, with more troops than ever.
That too.
If that happened, I don't know if the Resistance could hold them off on their own.
We work in the shadows. We don't have the raw power to fight the Imperial army head-on. That's why we're putting all our eggs in your basket. I know we're pushing the responsibility on you, but...
That's not true at all. You're fighting the Empire just like us. Take pride in that.
Thank you. Truth be told, I've got a baby on the way. My wife is due this spring.
Oh, why did you say that, Mika? Now you've got a massive death flag planted on your back.
That's why I want this war over before then. That's why I'm fighting beside you. If our baby remembers hearing anything from these years, I want it to be birdsong, not gunfire.
Sounds like a good future to me.
Yeah, a future that, now that you've said it, is not going to be seen by you.
And we'll be the ones to make it happen.
Okay, we got a mission. We actually have plenty of time. I might be able to tackle it. First and foremost, though, let's hit up headquarters, see Kai's new, potential.
Oh.
And then we're going to check R&D. No, not there. Let's see... Independent. Her defense and evasion, both increase when no allies are nearby. Okay, well, at least she no longer has a defensive debuff.
There. Oh.
Now, what new equipment do we have available? Accuracy boost, standard boost, let's see. I'll probably stick with the Browning, or the Brown, just because the 2 extra shots can be useful, and the plus to aim and the range, I don't feel as being worth it. But I'll buy them all the same.
Wow!
Looks nice, but I'm gonna be sticking with the Robinson. And I'll probably switch over to the standard. Same thing for sniper rifles. I don't really need the massive boost of range. And the aim is the same at this point, so meh.
Whoa.
Always going to be grabbing the anti-personnel and the anti-armor because, well, not the anti-personnel, but we're definitely going to be needing the anti-armor by the end of game. Never say no to a flamethrower. Or extra defense. Alright, there's that. Now for the tank and ship parts. Ooh, expanded capacity. That gives ammo +2, so I could actually take out the rear and the extra magazine and still get the same benefit, because I'll be honest, I don't think I really need that much extra ammo. That takes up about the same amount of space. Let's see. There's something I could slot into that one. Yeah, I could slot this for a little extra accuracy. Only a couple extra parts left. Whoops. Alright, Glory, what do you got? Reinforced barrel? Sure. I'm probably never going to use this. But I'll buy it anyways, just for the sake of it. And before I forget, let's develop some ship parts. Radar upgrade, sure. I know I hardly ever use them, but you never know.
Done already? Drop by whenever.
Okay, I'm now going to take the time to make sure everybody has the proper equipment for this. And I'm also going to look up, see if there's anything special I need to worry about in this Chapter 13 mission, because I don't want to be surprised by, say, the twins, or somebody being able to resurrect their allies. Yeah, I know that means I'm not going in completely blind, but I'm only looking for anything special I need to worry about. So, I will be right back. Okay then, we're back. So I should note, I have attempted this mission multiple times. First time was a complete and utter shit show. Because I got ambushed and it completely ruined my plan and there was no way I was going to be able to finish the mission. And then the next couple of times, similar results happened due to unforeseen circumstances. And then last time, I just completely forgot a part that I needed on the Hoffin. So I'm just going to scrap those attempts. I know it says new here, which may seem like I haven't tried it, but I have. It just stays there until you've actually beaten the mission for the first time. But hopefully I should be able to get it this time. Oh, just to double check. Because I don't think you can change tank parts from the, well, maybe you can, actually. Pretty sure you can. I don't know. But just to be safe, in terms of equipment, you're going to want Riley to have the Elias MA6, which should be the best of the anti-tank that you have. I mean, yeah, granted, the VBGW4B is probably better in terms of anti-armor, but the lacking on the range and the aim is a serious problem. So, just go with the Elias. As for tank parts, on the Hoffen, you need to have the smoke screen. I know that takes up a large chunk that could be used for something else, but we need the smoke screen for this. As for the glory, you're going to need it for this mission. I'm not 100% sure if you have the 20mm machine gun that he uses that for intercept fire instead of the Irma. But it doesn't really matter if you have the anti-tank or the machine gun, so I'm just going to stick with the machine gun. Outside of that, you should be good to go. Just make sure you equip your people with whatever weapons you want. Now, without further ado, let's hopefully finish this time.
Here's our plan to rescue General Manuel.
Our task is to capture the city hall to the north where he is held captive. The main road is the most direct route, but they've built a barricade to block it off. It's up to you whether to stage a frontal assault or to find a more indirect route. The enemy commander is named Major Burke. According to the Blue Rose, he's as cunning as he is ruthless. Expect him to lay a trap. As a reminder, we're acting separately from the Centurion. We won't have their support. Okay. Basic, capture the enemy camp. Nothing too special in terms of objectives, but there are some special things you need to know about. I'll get into that when we get there. Now, I made the mistake before of automatically going for Dan. We're not going to be using Dan on this one. Going to take Ronald, put him in the extra tank slot. Minerva is going to take the top slot. Azusa is going to take this slot. Raz, I'm going to position right here. Zyga right here. It doesn't really matter which way. I'd normally go for Simon, but I think I'm going to take Viola just because of Simon's, you know, aversion to ladies.
Just tell me who to shoot.
Let's see. I'm going to toss Allard right here. Hopefully we won't need him. Kai's going to go right here. Riley is going to go right here. And let's just double check. Okay, you can change tank parts. Let me just double check that Riley has the... Yep, she's got the Elias. And the Hoffen has the smoke screen. Good. Alright, let us deploy.
That concludes the briefing. Now hop to it, Claude.
General Manuel is being held at the town hall. Our allies in the Resistance need us to rescue him.
Our objective is City Hall. You can see the Empire's made it a command post. A direct route would be risky. But my allies have infiltrated parts of this city. If you can find them, they can help you. Unfortunately, even I don't know exactly where they are. Keep an eye out for a blue rose. If you see that, it means our comrades are nearby. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, about that. I actually found one of those blue roses during my failed attempts, but I had no idea what it does. Like, literally. I don't think it did anything. Anyways, two pieces of information that you need to know, one of which is very, very important. Well, actually, they're both very important, but hiding in here is a tank. You won't see it because this is boarded up. It doesn't mark those barriers on the map, so you don't think to investigate them. I learned that the hard way when I had driven my tanks past it, and then on the enemy's next turn, it burst out and ambushed us. That was one of my failed attempts. One other thing, hiding right around here is a sniper ace. That ace, whose entire name escapes me, but basically has part of the name Medi-Killer in it. Now, you might not think anything about that when you first see him, but unlike the other aces whose extra names are flavor text, his is not. He is a medic killer. If you attempt to call in Karen, your medic, you might not know her name, but you will get a cutscene where he takes a shot at her. She doesn't get hurt, but so long as he exists on the map, you cannot call in a medic, which is a serious problem. Now, you can go through this and not have to kill him at all, but I'm going to do it anyways just because A, that's a serious war crime and I do not abide by that, and B, he's a pain in the ass and I want him dead. Like, seriously. Even when he's not trying to take pot shots at Karen, he is taking shots at your own soldiers. Anyways, first and foremost, we're going to take command of Azusa. And we're pretty much going to try and take out all the enemies that would make a break for the camp. Because, you know, that's a bad thing on this first turn. Please don't dodge.
Target acquired.
All in a day's work.
All allies have been taken out.
Now we're going to run down this way with her. Until she uses up all her AP.
There's one over there.
Now, I'm going to make a quick save because I've screwed this up several times. Like, several times, and I don't want to have to redo the mission over and over again.
Understood.
We're going to use our Albert. Oh, and watch out for that mine. Because I've had the grenade bounce off of the roof of the building and land nowhere near the guy. Now then, we're going to do a risky play. You might have seen it on the map, but there is a shock trooper right in that direction. We're going to run through his line of fire towards the scout over there. It's a risky play, but it's one I gotta make. We're going to run towards this guy, and then as soon as he starts turning around, we're going to end our turn. The reason we wanted to do that is because we didn't want to take the chances of him dodging a shot from Kai.
Moving out. Try paying attention. Too easy.
They're good.
Then we're going to run her out towards the square.
Hungry. Target confirmed.
Try not to get distracted by the cold.
Gonna make another save because we're gonna make another move with Kai. Because we need to take a shot at a sniper that's watching the square. Or I guess Main Avenue, you could call it. Either way.
There.
Good.
Too easy.
Great job. I knew you had it in you.
Then we're going to take her and move her into this alleyway and make sure she's facing down the alley. For reasons. With that taken care of, we're then going to take Riley. And we're going to have her try and take out that anti-tank cannon and the heavy machine gun next to it. Using the anti-tank, we should be able to... I hate it when that happens. Basically, when I'm hitting my scroll wheel and I accidentally hit the right mouse button at the same time. We're going to try and take out both the anti-tank and the heavy machine gun at the same time. Heavy Gatling. Hopefully with the blast of this, it should take out both of them. Especially with that.
Take this. We need
Good.
interception fire. One more for me.
Nice shot.
And then I'm going to run her out towards the square. Now I'm going to take Viola.
Time for this.
And I'm gonna run her into these ruins because there's a shock trooper hiding right here.
Weakling.
I see. They're good.
Then I'm gonna run her into the same alleyway that Kai is in. Or at least attempt to run her into the same alleyway. Ugh, I hope I have enough AP for this. Gonna swap over to her flamethrower.
Concentrate your firepower.
And I'm gonna take this guy out.
Don't move.
Target destroyed. Good work.
Then I'm gonna position her with the sandbags facing this way. And end it there. Now, we're gonna take the glory.
My turn.
And we're going to move him towards where that tank is hiding out. See, normally you wouldn't think anything of it because these barriers aren't marked on the map. You'd just think it's a boarded up building, but surprise! Gonna take a shot at the Ragnar crate. And then we're going to position him within the building facing this way. Now, we're going to grab Riley again. We're going to move her this way. We're going to set up our mortar. And we want her to take a shot at the shock trooper right here. Now, we're not going to kill him with this shot, but what we want to do is we want to take out his sandbags.
Take this.
If we're lucky, because he's moved out of the way, he will actually take a run at Riley. Which, believe it or not, is a good thing. But for now, we're going to hide her in this corner. Now, the reason we want Kai here looking down the alleyway and Viola here looking this way is because there's a shock trooper in here. He's either going to take a run at Azusa or take a run at Riley. Also, like I said with this guy, there's a chance he might take a run and try to take out Riley. That's why we want the glory positioned right here. Beyond that, there's nothing else, so let's end our turn here and save our CP.
Saw that coming.
Yep, tank's gonna take a shot at glory and miss. Doesn't matter if you get hit. That's why I want Kai facing down this way, so she can take some intercept shots at, well, him. Okay, yeah, he's running this way. And then there's the Medi Killer, poking his head out. Like I said before, as long as he's on the field, you cannot call in support. Or medical support. Okay, this is going to be a slight problem. Just because of the fact that one of these guys was meant to die. Instead, both of them are still alive.
Understood.
Okay, I'm going to take Azusa.
I smell blood. I smell blood.
Unfortunately, they're not close enough for me to use a grenade to kill them both, but maybe if I'm lucky I'll get a collateral.
Fine.
Holy shit! I was not expecting Azusa to pull that off.
No!
Right, end her turn there. Well, I probably could have run her into the alleyway, but oh well. Now, this step is going to be very important to this plan. So I'm going to make a save here. What we need to do is we need to take the Hoffen.
Okay, moving out.
And we need to make use of its smoke round.
God, my scope's fogging up.
What we need to do is place a smoke round in a position that should block all of those heavy machine guns up there from being able to take a shot at us. Hopefully. Ugh.
How dare they use such underhanded tactics?
Not 100% sure on that one. Yeah, no, that's nowhere near close enough. Well, that's why I made the save.
Okay, moving out.
Stay focused.
Well, we'll find out if that one was close enough. Because basically we need to take Minerva, Raz, and Zyga and move them through there. Hopefully it'll be enough. We also need to be careful because if the Grenadier Elite's shot lands inside the smoke, it will clear it away. Now, one thing that should be noted about this Grenadier Elite is that it's actually an anti-tank Grenadier. So be careful when moving your tanks, but we shouldn't need our tanks after this. I hope.
Fall in. I got your back. Fall in. I'll go with you.
Where's the order to attack? I'm gonna freeze if I just sit here. Let's provide support with the Hoffman. They're in range.
Federation officer.
Yeah, see, that didn't reduce our movement speed.
Let's
Okay, thankfully he didn't dodge, which is good.
a true display of skill. Enemy base captured.
If the cold doesn't get you, I will.
Now then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Raz. I'm not going to hit the Grenadier yet. I am actually going to go for the Trooper Elite.
I got this. Got enemies here.
You're firing at me!
Bring it on! Come on! Ha! Easy.
Now, there is a scout hiding up there, but not going to be much of a problem.
Shots fired! Find some cover!
Gonna move Raz here, but not far enough that we reveal the enemy there. Yeah, and there they are. Ixa, the Medi-Killer. I kept thinking it was Ira. No, it's Ixa, the Medi-Killer. Well, he's not gonna be killing medics for much longer.
Understood.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Now, make sure you get behind this so it counts as a surprise attack, even though it really shouldn't. Because he just saw us. Alright, take out the Grenadier so they're no longer a threat.
Nice shot.
Gonna ignore the scout because, again, not a problem. And then we're gonna move Zyga in through here. Before we go after this guy, I'm going after that Medi-Killer.
Just watch. I'm a Federation officer. I will not fall here.
Engaging.
Take this, you coward.
Here I come. For the glory of Squad F.
They're good.
And once they're down, yeah, I think you should be safe to call in Karen. I'm not 100% sure. The dialogue from the special cutscene you get with, well, with everyone else seems to indicate that that's the case.
Hey Raz, check this out.
Engaging.
Let's go!
Okay, gonna have Zyga
I can still keep going!
go ahead and capture this camp after killing that guy.
Oh, yeah!
Good job! This'll give us an edge in battle.
There they are!
Now then. That right there is Major Burke. There's also a shock trooper hiding right here. Now, we have two options with this. We could use rapid deployment to get a Lancer in here to take care of that guy, along with a defense boost, because you're gonna need that. Or, we could just take Zyga. That's why we banked the 2 CP from the last turn, so that we could use rapid deployment, but I think in this case I'm just gonna take Zyga with a defense boost.
This is an order. Defensive formation. Brace for enemy attack.
Because there is a Ragna crate right next to the guy.
I can do this! I'll show you! You're going nowhere!
I should hope that Ragna crate can't dodge a bullet. And yeah, there's a shock trooper right there, but we'll be taking care of him pretty soon.
Understood!
Calm down! We need...
Alright, we might need a little more time to take care of it, but still.
There!
Oh no, wait, not a shock trooper, scout. Well, doesn't matter either way.
Understood! Way too easy!
And with that, the operation is complete.
It's mine now, punks!
You did it! Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, comrade. You saved our future.
No. You were the ones that saved us. Those supplies kept us going. If we hadn't gotten those... I don't even want to think about it. Oh, but we should probably save the celebrations until after the General's safe.
Of course. Come on, let's go!
Rank A. And we got a ZMSG-4E from the Medi Killer. Ugh. I feel like it's kind of tainted. Excuse me, kind of tainted.
Your performance in the previous battle was exemplary. Please accept this reward from headquarters.
Galleon X-20R, Maj X M30R, Gout R, oh, sniper rifle, and a large tank shard as an accessory. Much as I'd like to check out all of that and the next story, which kind of gives away a lot with its title, we are getting close to the hour mark, and I don't want to turn this into an hour-and-a-half long episode, so I'm going to end this episode off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.